Hey guys, so you're continuing your work on your research notes. And remember, if you go to classwork and click on this current events project research notes, that's where you're going to find this assignment. When you open it up, it looks something like this. So we already did the topic, the essential question. You guys filled out your background information. Today, you're just going to be taking two different perspectives and researching them and adding the links right here. Okay, I'm going to go over an example of how you might take on two different perspectives because sometimes it's not necessarily clear the two different perspectives that you can take. So one way to think about researching these two different perspectives is what are two ways, different ways a person could answer your essential question. Okay, so here are some examples. If you were doing the Meghan Markle and Prince Harry interview and your question was, are we paying enough attention to mental health? You would have one column be yes, research reasons why someone would say yes. You'd have one column be no, and research reasons why someone would say no, and then just copy and paste your links at that bottom where it says links. If you were doing the Derek Chauvin trial and your question was, what is the best outcome for this case? You would have one column be for him to be declared guilty, reasons why that would be the best outcome. One column be for him to be declared innocent, reasons why that's the best outcome. If you were doing COVID-19 and you were researching how will this change the future, you would have one column of your perspectives be it'll change a lot because and reasons why someone would think it's going to change a lot. You'd have one column be it won't change at all or very little and reasons why someone would believe it's not going to change very much. If you were doing March Madness and your question was should student athletes be paid, you're going to have one column be yes, they should, reasons why someone would say yes. One column be no, they shouldn't, and reasons why someone would say they shouldn't. If you have any questions or if you want to double check to make sure you're researching the right perspectives, feel free to ask. Speaking of researching these perspectives, you do not have to use allsides.com if you don't want to. If you feel like it doesn't make sense for your project or that would be confusing or hard, you do not have to use allsides.com. One more time for the remix, you do not have to use allsides.com. You do have to paste the links that you use for your research at the bottom of your research notes right here. Okay, some kids asked who were working ahead yesterday if they could use their own background knowledge to fill in some of these research notes. That's absolutely fine. If you already know some of the different reasons from both perspectives, you can go ahead and use some of your background information, but I don't want it just to be all your own like previous knowledge. I do want you guys researching these two different perspectives just in case there is an aspect from that perspective that you missed that could be really influential to your opinion. Okay, so it's okay to use your own background information, but still make sure that you're researching so that way you get a complete view from both sides. Okay. All right, I'm going to go ahead and post a separate video for those of you who have already done your two perspectives and you're ready to move on.